within enough we hang up the good morning. Actually, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. And hello, like this is Zach Batista with the B2C podcast. My co-host is always Raymond. Hey, what's up, everybody? And today, special guest, Nicholas Reichel. I didn't do too bad.
Hello. It don't matter.
And how? All right, you explained that to me already. What is
Parents.
what's the word origin of your last name?
Okay, so we don't really know. The legend has it that so my dad's family's from Finland. I don't know exactly in Katama or some shit, but his uncles and great uncles ended up in the ended up running with the Russian Army. And their last name was Lions, but when they entered the dungeon, it was, I guess, it's now that abomination of a last name. But it was Reich or something along those lines. And so when they came from Finland, they didn't want to be associated with any bullshit. So they added the EL to Americanize it. But now, none of us did finish our cannons. It was that shit. No, I don't. I go with what my mom's told me my whole life.
And I'll spell it for everyone. So it's R-E-Y.
No.
Oh.
R-E-I.
R-E-I.
C-H-G-L.
E-L. That's how you spell it. Yeah. But I thought that was a cool little.
And
that's a unique last name.
And if there's any assassins, don't come find me because I'm an axe one.
There you go. There you go. So today, I wanted to bring Nick on. Man, he's one of these people that we always talk. I tattooed Nick since the beginning of my apprenticeship. He had some of my first few tattoos that we always laugh about. He always makes fun of this switchblade. It's
a cockfly.
Yeah. This switchblade mosquito that I thought was so fire. That is absolutely horrible. I'll put a picture up of it so you guys can laugh at me. But he's been around in my career since the beginning days. Every time we talk, every time we get in a session together, we have a great time. I see him in the most peculiar situations. I remember this one time I was driving behind Burlington Coat Factory, and he was back there getting ready to beat up some bombs.
Some bombs, dude. Yeah. I threw change out and driving by with my dad.
Yeah.
And they wanted to fight it, and this fool pulled up on me.
Right. I was like, hey, what are you doing?
I was 19, dude.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's all like it.
It's all casual.
That's cool. That was cool. Yeah, he used to bring me plates for the synagogue and stuff like that, the bomber's place at the shop. Yeah, he's with the shit too, though. He's all peaceful.
Yeah. I don't know how I came about because I was I don't think I was deep enough.
Yeah.
Because dude, my parents are cool, but I came up with fucking how we just stick candle behind it.
As you guys know, the B2Z podcast is about life, arts and culture, tattoo industry, all of the things that we're interested in, and provocative conversation. We wanted to bring Nick on today to kind of with a topic, and that's stigma. Nick is heavily tattooed. Maybe 90% of his body is covered with tattoos. About 90% of his face is covered with tattoos. And we just wanted to bring him on to give his perspective of the stigma of tattoos, of someone who has been heavily tattooed for a long time. Not when it was just cool, you know what I mean?
He's been doing this for a long time. He's been a collector in Riverside County and gotten work by all of the
greats out here. So here's Nick.
Hello.
Yes. Take us into that. What was your first tattoo? What was the most memorable tattoo?
I think you're like doing my ball, like having the inside of my lip tattooed.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Still there? Still there?
Yeah.
Still there. Looks great.
But dude, honestly,
Let me take a picture. So I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
Fantastic.
So shout out to my boy Zach Keith. He actually gave me my very first tattoo in his living room. It was a pair of fucking grenades. They cost like $6.80.
We just interviewed each other.
I love Zach.
Yeah.
I love him. But he honestly got me started. And then, dude, when I turned 18, I like sold drugs and like saved that money. And I started I'm not going to say the shop because those are the ops, but they started my sleeves.
Okay.
But dude, they did like 80% of like my upper torso, you know? And then some shit happened and I ended up at Jim Ward's shop. And
Was that Rogue Elephant at the time?
no, it was still Elizabeth Street.
Okay.
And I think Dylan, my buddy Dylan, was getting tattooed, and I ended up just like venturing in because I've known Jim since he was on an electric chair, and that shit was like 20 years ago. And so,
Dylan, like rapping Dylan? The white boy, the tall white boy?
yeah,
Okay.
Dylan Russell.
Yeah.
Love you, if you-
Yeah. He's the people. Go ahead.
So I sit down at the gym, and I'm like, what the fuck? So he ended up doing my feet, some of my first tattoos on my face. Goddamn, Jim, can you listen and finish those down? Dude? Like, I got a back that I need to do. You know, it's like happening.
Jim is dope.
Oh,
yeah.
Ran into him the other day too.
Yeah, we're gonna have Jim Worf on. His episode is gonna be about arts and culture and stuff like that. He did my whole stomach. Yeah, we got little man too. We got his generation.
Yeah, I got video. No,
So be nice here. But we're family friendly, you know, even though we're explicit in there.
But nah, dude. So I just kind of ventured out, and then I ended up bleeding deep. I didn't have really shit on my legs. It was from like literally ankle to ass. This dude's done, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he just recently went to the gym.
Good dick. Wait, is that there? Wait, push her out.
Then, but no, dude.
Hey, give it to your daddy.
Sit me out here.
There you go. Come on over here, buddy. Lady. You gotta squeeze around like a piece of it up.
You want what?
Break it. What you will. Well,
Not bad, yo.
No, you good, bro. We chilling. We chilling. Editing.
Right. But no, so I ended up, I got some work for
So you got tattooed by Zach Peacock first in the couch. And was it actually on the couch?
I think it was on his mom's recliner.
this is it.
It was on his mom's recliner. I love her too. My mom used to work at her at 7-Eleven. I'll put you in bed. Yeah, like, yeah, I'll put you in a chair. I'll put you on the chair. Right? It's sit. So.
So it was in a chair. It was, what was it? What was the first tattoo?
It's actually.
Besides the.
So after that, I didn't really do anything small. I went like literally straight into my biomechanical line, and then for
Would
my
you sell drugs to pay for this?
yeah, I was
Do you
selling.
remember how much you paid then?
So for my left arm, I paid $2,500, and it was straight up front, and it was 4 10-hour sessions.
Okay.
And then it was my birthday, and because I was going through him
Dude.
so much,
What year was this?
like 2009.
Okay. Jim did this? Or?
No, I don't want to say he was
Okay.
paid, but
Okay.
Yeah.
but
Why?
okay, so I used to I was supposed to apprentice some of these dudes and this woman, and I was in college, And long story short, they bought all these fucking tickets to Lana Del Rey, and I don't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
And so, it wasn't Lana because I fucked with her. It was Adele. And so they buy
Adele's fire.
No,
That's
don't see.
Yeah.
But so, anyways, I don't want to go, but they pay like $500 for these like front row tickets. So with this money, I buy a fucking bike because I don't have a car.
Yeah.
You know, so they like blacklisted me out of the shop, and it's been like 2008, 2009. You know, but they did my chest, both arms, my hands, like my whole neck. Jim covered up Craig's work actually. But yeah, so.
How do you feel about that? Because I too, that's what we share common. I feel like they're both collectors.
Uh-huh.
I found different artists too. How does that transition come about? Like when you go to another artist.
Okay, so like honestly, people who have tattooed me have honestly only been like close friends.
Okay.
I've had like some apprentices to Brandon tattoo me, but that's only because it had Brandon. Like if it wasn't Brandon, I wouldn't have let fucking random kids tattoo me. You know what I mean?
Close that for it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we appreciate that too. You know, he's been a pivotal part in both of their apprenticeships. You know, he was their first tattoos and yeah. R.I.P. Yeah.
But no, like it's honestly been like I've never walked into a shop and not known somebody. You know what I mean? Like you won't find my fucking ass walking into a random shop and be like, "Yo, what up?" Because I don't. And I'm from the fucking hood, dude. Like I stick with my people and units. But
have you ever been? How you been?
Yeah.
Have you ever been discriminated against, like, for any of your tattoos? Like,
because of my face tattoos?
Yeah, because of your face tattoos.
Bruh, dude, just today, so Reagan's birthday is tomorrow, so I walked through Walmart just to find, like, some little, like, things to put in this little bag, you know? And this old lady comes down the aisle and she sees me, and she does, like, the left and the right, and, like, she leaves her cart and she goes down the complete opposite aisle and like starts to like fucking look down like what the fuck, dude? Like I'm not gonna fucking rob you.
Yeah, a monster.
But all the time, like I have people ask me all the time, like, do you work? Like how do you take care of that baby? And I'm like, well, I have a pretty good job, you know, like I feel like it's not the way you look, it's more of like the way you present yourself. And I mean outside this place I'm not that big of a scumbag, you know what I mean? I just play one on the internet.
Do you have any? So you mentioned you have some cover ups. Do you have any tattoos that you regret all the way, or that you still want covered up?
No, I have some that I want to finish, but not technically. Like, dude, I'm not like okay. So people call it a collector. Like, I'm not here trying to put the dumbest shit on my body. You know what I mean? Like,
That's collecting stuff.
so right. So not really. I feel like, dude, I got carrots tattooed on me, but I feel like the dumber the tattoo, the better. You know what I mean? Because there's story. So I got stories, dude. Like the noose on my finger, like the lights went out, and he still like tattooed it, and it's all fucked up, but it's still like a story behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the whole regret thing, like the tattoos, no, because I'm still doing dumbass shit. You know what I mean? So not really.
What's the last tattoo you got?
My chin. He did my chin all on New Year's night, I think it was. We were bored and somebody like flaked on him. And I've been bugging him, dude, since like a year ago. Like, hey, dude, let's cap my chin. You know, then.
I had drawn it up too, but I didn't.
He wouldn't, dude. He's like, this is
attempted it
fucking
before.
stupid, dude.
Yeah.
So on New Year's.
Yeah. I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been. I don't remember.
You're tattooing the chin.
Yeah.
And then before that, he did that big ass V on the chin.
No. Yeah.
Because everything
Josh
else,
tattooed you.
and some of the other thing.
He's stupid, bro. He's laughing at the apprentices just because it didn't work out. There's stories behind that, but I'm not going into that because it just doesn't.
Hey,
It
listen,
doesn't show everybody in their
to
best light.
everybody listening, I can walk into this man's shop and tell you the first hour if you're gonna make it or not, and that's real shit. Yeah, I know this guy like the back of my fucking hand. So, ex-apprentice, fucking good luck.
You're right. And I use Nick in part of the journey for my apprentice is to test them.
Bro.
That is his job within the apprenticeship, just because they always want to, when you let them tattoo, they bring in their family and everybody's like, you're amazing. And I bring him in and he's different. I'm like, where did you fucked up?
Bro,
You know what I mean? Like, damn, like, what are you doing? Digging me out? Like, so he's verbal, and he's been tattooed by many, so he knows exactly where they should be. He knows if they're too heavy, he knows, and sometimes he'll tell them, and then sometimes he won't. Sometimes he'll fuck with them, sometimes he won't.
I think I got like the last one, not Josh, but the last one fired because we're sitting, dude, like, so we're sitting in the room and he's like tattooing me and he's taking fucking forever. And I'm like, hey, Brad, give me the machine. You don't fucking give nobody the goddamn machine, dude. And instead of tattooing I tattooed some like janky ass shit on my leg. And then at the end, he has to go and explain it to this guy. And he's like, fuck, dude. I'm like, good luck. Like, I already know what's going to happen. And like, within like the week, he was fucking fired. Sorry, dog.
I'll go back to you, Brad. I think you're more military minded than you think. You like insert your little.
He's a samurai.
Yeah, I mean,
just get you more detail about a person.
That's pretty.
If you're gonna be tested, I want to speak by somebody that I can get intel from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're gonna be pushed, I want it to be in a controlled environment first before it's like somebody who's punking you and I find out you're like a bitch or something like that. But that's exactly what I'm looking for, is like for somebody to lose control of the procedure and fuck up like that. And that happened, you know what I mean? Like, he knew what he was doing. He knew. He knew.
I learned that shit with Brian too. I'm like, these little letters got someone fired, dude.
Yeah, right, yeah. Because he brings the tattoo in, and I'm like, he got they did a yin yang, and then it said LSD, right? And there was like a little blast over. That was the original tattoo, which I okay everything, and we go through, there's a lesson for everything.
Yeah.
And he brings it back, and I'm like, oh, that looks good. The tattoo looks good. And I was like, this is lettering over the top. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is that? And he's looking at me, nobody's saying shit. This fool starts laughing and shit. I'm like, no, like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like I know he didn't just let this motherfucker take my machine and tattoo himself with my fucking shit. And he's like, well, he said he wanted to. And I'm like, what the fuck?
He said he wanted to.
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? He got letters written in this shit, and I'm like, what does it mean? And he won't tell me what it means.
Well, I can't tell you.
Yeah, he won't tell me what it means because he's over here in his punk little world of being an asshole and shit at the moment, right? He's wrapped up in his little tornado of punk rock and fucking anti.
Yeah.
He's a little ball of anarchy fucked up. So he's like, no, I'm not gonna tell you. Just fucking riding the situation out. And I'm like, all right, well. I'm like,
sends him home. He sends his boat home.
Yeah, I was like, get the fuck at it. Get the fuck at it.
Yeah.
I was like, are you serious? I was like, man, like, part of this job is controlling the circumstances and being able to speak up for yourself when somebody is pushing and doing something that you don't want to do. That's why he is here, is to kind of push the limitation. Because people come in and they're naive to what world that they're looking into. Everybody just assumes that it's the shit they see on the internet and the TV. But there is a subculture. You might, depending on where you work, even within my shop, you might find yourself with somebody that's got the nicest, or might just walk out on you because he thinks you're a plump. You know what I mean? Like, and I can't be there to save you. This isn't Captain Save-A-Ho Tattoo. You know what I mean? Like, I can't save you. So yeah, he got exposed. He got sent home, and then he kind of quit on himself after that. People get sent home in their apprenticeship, but you're supposed to fight your way back. You're supposed to take nothing for like no's don't compute. You just get through whatever it is.
And show up right now,
Right. Nah, that's for real though. If you really, really wanted it, he would be in the room today. You know what I mean? And that's what we're trying to see, because I don't want people to take it lightly. I had to work hard for this, and there's too many people taking it lightly in the industry. And yeah, I am going to put people in your face that are going to test you. specifically to test you. You know, he had another apprentice pissed off because he wanted the tattoo smaller. You know, he was like, "Oh, you know, we're gonna put it on his leg." He wants to get the tattoo, and it's like, "Can you shrink it down?" But the apprentice was like, dead set on doing it a certain size. He had figured it out, and the dude got pissed off. And excuse me. Nick, it's like he can sense that. He's like, well, you know, after the tattoo's done, I go back and review it. I'm like, well, how do you feel about it? Like, because we literally like sit back and review it. Like, all right, well, how was his hand? How was his examination? Because people operate differently when I'm not in the room.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when your boss is around, you're tight and everything.
Yeah.
But when he's gone, you know, that's when you get lazy, and that's when I can count on him because he's like here for fun. You know what I mean? Like he's not here to like, you don't assume he's watching you or he's paying attention. But he got more hours than me and everybody. You know.
Let me add something. Not only was he pissed, but he was also wiping my leg with the alcohol. The
Yeah.
whole time. As in, even though he came in and was like, "Hey, bro, like, Nick's telling me you're wiping with alcohol."
Yeah.
Kept doing it.
And then he takes the dirty gloves, and then he grabs the witch hazel, and we're like, no, what are you doing? He's just like, oh my God, but he was pissed. He wanted to do like this huge Nelson on my leg. I'm like, dude, like you did a small and it took you like 11 hours, you know? So like I got a kid, dude, He got pissed, he like got up and like had the smoke and like didn't come down. Then we follow him down and he's like in his car pouting like, hey dude, like one of the things that you want as a like somebody to tattoo you is, dude, at least have some sort of good vibe. You have to sit with each other for fucking 8 hours, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is. I would say from my point of view too, it really does that. Really should get that rich, and we touched on that after the episodes too. I get that tattoo to tattoo receiver relationship down pretty well.
Yeah, I swapped elbow tattoos last week with the tattooer and to make it like Captain Tattoo, Rocky Tat.
Oh yeah, Rocky Tat.
We swapped elbows, and I've been around it for years, but you know now I feel man, I feel 100% comfortable sitting in her chair and just letting her do her thing. I know she's got me. You know, it feels girl named Rocky out of Captain Tattoo. She did my elbow. She did a checkered flag on my elbow. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, camaraderie and tattooing is dope, you know.
I'll go ahead and have that.
We could cut. When you come back, we'll work it back in. Let's go ahead and get reception of what's up in the workplace. The hardest dates out. It's a great guy.
Yeah.
Or do you want to go more under my apprenticeships?
No, that's cool.
It's just your turn. What you do?
Yeah, no, just continue on.
Which one? I'll grab it for you. I buy from that company all the time. Yeah, I'll get it for you. And I'll give him to Brennan. So
Bye.
ready?
3, 2, 1.
Stand.
All right, Nicholas.
Did this nigga just say Nicholas? No, just kidding. It sounded like that sounded like Nicholas. Can we start over? No,
No, please don't leave it.
right.
Yeah, just roll right into that one. Roll off the tongue.
We just got a new nickname.
Yeah. We're a little too fast with that one. Yeah. How's it been in the workplace?
So dude, like construction's cool. Like all those dudes are gonna tattoo. But I've done like 7,000 warehouse jobs. Not really, but
Not the job. Like, are you facing any trouble with being tattooed and getting a job?
oh no. So
So the myth is not true?
no. Well, I mean, if you present yourself as a schmuck, I feel like you're treated as one. Your boy and schmuck. No.
Have your... I'm going to keep it rifling questions at you.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
keep it...
Yeah.
Keep it...
Yeah,
I wanna keep-
it's like
Have your tattoos ever fucked up any relationships with like any girlfriends or?
Oh, dude. So, so when I first started, oh, dude, this is like 10, 20 years ago. So my very first girlfriend out of high school, her name was Erica. Yeah, and she fucking was like against hand tattoos, and like I'm going to the shop and I'm getting because I'm like living with her.
Hand tattoos. Okay.
Yeah. So and she's like,
What else was your neck or face tattoos at this point?
so we did both my arms and my chest, and then we did my hands. Just because I feel like the older like dudes that were tattooing would keep it like more. Nowadays, dude, these fucking guys like have their whole face tattooed in their hand and that's it.
Yes, I was with the traditional thinking too. You gotta earn it.
Yeah.
Hands, neck, face, you gotta earn it.
Even like I see like people like numbing rip shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, you're doing fucking. That's like an ancient. That's something ancient. I feel like you should feel what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're,
And some spots hurt more than others.
oh fuck.
And some spots I can cruise through.
Right.
Others not so much.
From my top lip, like the outside of it was the worst shit I've ever felt in my whole life. So
What does it say?
my daughter's name. It says Alara.
Oh, okay.
So, anyways, I show up to like my first girlfriend's house, and I have both my hands tattooed, and I'm like, "Here, what's up?" And she's like, "Why are your hands?" Sweaty? Yeah, like my fucking parents, dude. Like my parents didn't even give a fuck well at the time, and so. Yeah, dude, like within like 24 hours, I had to like go and live with my fucking sister because she was like traditional like Latina girl, you know. We can't do that, but now she's like all heavily tattooed and
No
shit.
way.
Yeah, dude.
No way. You gotta get in contact with her?
Well, she's on
You bring
my.
that up to her?
So
Hey,
she's
we're
on
always
my
tattooed.
Facebook, dude. She's like married to some beautiful man, but like they're both heavily tattooed. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, you broke my heart, dude, over a hand tattoo.
Now look at you.
Right. But that's really. I mean, my mom cried when I tattooed my face. So I started off with like this little shit, you know. You know, one day I just do this big giant black cross on my forehead. And I'll never forget, she was working at Norm's at the time when I walked in and she was like, oh, like holding fucking trays of foods. Oh my fucking God, because she's like Lebanese, dude. Like, she doesn't fuck with the face tattoos. What did you do to yourself? And then, like, every time, like, I told her, like, hey, I'm going to bed. And are you fucking tattooing your face? I'm like, no, dude, there's no room now. Yeah. But I've broken a few fucking parts of my tattoos on my face, I feel like, for real. Like, my mom, too, she used to be, she'll, like, pull out pictures of me when I'm, like, 5. Remember when you looked like this? I'm like, God damn, dude.
Yeah.
But
What would you say? You're 90% tattooed? What would you say?
what do you think? Dude,
I
like,
would say about 90%.
Like we said, we're gonna get some more pictures on there for you guys. He's got some real pieces though.
I have, like, my left side's not done, but, like, the majority, you know, my
Yeah.
dick's not done yet.
Yeah, not.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm
Is that on the
trying-
menu?
I'm
That's
trying-
what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'm trying to talk
Who's doing
to
it?
Brandon. I'm trying to talk to him into doing a biomechanical cock sleeve, dude.
On the car.
Yeah, the balls and everything. A sack-o'-lantern, tattoo your balls like a fucking jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. Be festive, dude.
No.
Bright orange nutsack.
No.
Oh my God.
I was just for the record.
I know, I would,
It
honestly.
would be the fanciest side penis ever. You feel me?
Your doggone freaking lightsaber off that.
There's just some things I'm not gonna do.
No,
No, I won't. I'm not tattooing the penis.
No,
Just don't. Now that we're about it, you know, I've never once.
Hold on a second. Now we're
I said, look, I guess
You're
there's
drawing a line on that. Okay, what about? Because I've seen that too. The other side.
vagina tattoo.
Or asshole.
Oh, asshole.
Vagina or asshole. Yeah. Let's do both. Really.
No.
Off table.
Yeah, just because you're gonna fart on me, and I'm not a fart person.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
So next week I'll be talking about his first tattoo, the last episode. What about you? You
No,
ever-
that's
like that?
eligible tattoo.
No, about the first tattoo he gave.
Oh,
Yeah, was top cover up.
no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to listen. I'm not gonna give the full story. I'll bet.
I fucking listen to a lot of it.
I can tell you afterwards, but I'm gonna listen to the listeners.
It's a two-part.
It's a two-part.
Right.
Yes, you'll pick it. I'll tell you the story afterwards. But what about you? Have you ever? Because I was curious and I never asked you. Have you ever tattooed that area?
What, a vagina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tattooed a vagina.
That's not off the table.
It wasn't on the vagina.
Okay.
And I like vagina. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's different. I'm not trying to have dick in my face.
Okay.
You feel me? Like,
Okay.
and then I just don't understand that too. Like, if you are a tattooer and you're paying attention to this, please drop some information on in the comments about how to tattoo a penis. Because I see
You wrap it around. So how
you know.
You've been doing research.
So Mr. Val has his comic cat, dude. And how they did this is they wrapped it because it's 20 feet long, but they wrapped it around that
vagina staining.
tissue. You know they.
The paper towel roll.
Yeah, they wrap it around so it's stretched out, and that's
Right.
all it.
No way.
I don't know. That's how I would do it. I'm gonna stick and poke my shit, dude. I can't have no one do it.
The other guy that I know that, cause I got hit up, my homie. This is before I was tattooed. We were on vacation.
Ooh.
I put my wife's name on my dick, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like nope. He was cool.
You've drawn the line before.
Good. Well, I've never really
The
asked
fact that
him.
you were asking me that, like,
I never have.
it's a little disrespectful
Yeah.
to me. Just cause, like, if you know who it is that I am, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That he's not
Next
doing that
question.
shit.
Yeah, like, no.
I don't think I would ever ask.
I wouldn't have done
my
this in the lip too. I don't know what I like. Y'all go holding the grown ass man's lips. Hold on, don't smile. You know, like no. Like just, nah. It's already rough sometimes when I get out here and I gotta do like super soft tattoos. Like, don't stop bringing them to me. But it's a little bit rough sometimes being a man because I'm not Mr. Soft. You know what I mean?
You do not have a heavy fucking hand, though.
No, meaning like I'm not like my demeanor is not Mr. Soft. So like when it comes to subject matter that is lighter, like sometimes I just gotta make it feel real adult. That's why I don't do cartoons a lot. Because I'm like outside of nostalgic,
Right.
Bart Simpson, classic cartoons. You'll never see me do a Tweety Bird or yeah.
I felt like when I asked you that,
Well,
it kind of brought you out.
That's a hood ass OG.
You should say
tattoo,
like
though.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, okay, that's better. Okay, thank you. Correction.
Yeah.
Because I sure would do a Tweety Bird, and I have.
Yeah.
I have, and it was
That would
fine.
be a
The
hard
color,
thing.
the yellow, was
Rainy
good
level.
too. Okay, so yeah, certain types of cartoons,
Yeah.
you know, and cartoons don't hit the same anymore. We used to wake up in the morning and like watch cartoons.
Dog, Digimon in 2nd grade. What's cracking? Bring that shit back.
Snorks,
Says,
Smurfs, you know.
Gargoyles, right?
Ninja Turtles. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So would you say you're out there getting like really tattoos you want? Would you say there's good tattoos and bad tattoos from your opinion? Not on yourself, but when you look at other tattoos.
Oh, dude, you can.
Good or bad
Okay,
tattoos?
this is how.
'Cause I kind of want to dig into you now.
So this is okay. I enjoy me a couple of good shitty tattoos.
Okay.
But there's definitely where you draw the line besides like being like a tattoo artist and then a fucking scratcher, dude. Because I've seen people get fucking sick. In fact, my dad got staph infection from the shop around here. But for sure, like, it could even be a nice tattoo, but it all depends on the way it fucking heals, dude. Like I've had some badass shit done, but the way it heals, you're like, God damn, what the fuck? Like, so Jim Wharf did my feet, and they're beautiful. But like, just because my feet were in shoes, they didn't heal very well. You know what I mean? But like, between a good and a bad tattoos, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I have shit on me that fucking crack you guys up. You know what I mean? But
excuse me.
Right.
See, so I've never feet yet, or the hands.
No.
They're on the list. What would you say about those?
So I did both my feet. and it was like a 10-hour span. Because one is like the Slayer Eagle logo, and then one of them is like a pair of hands with like 1,000,000 dots. My hands weren't bad, but I literally cried. Like, I was crying during my fucking feet. Like, I had to like put my knees to my chest.
Yeah.
I cried, and Jim wouldn't stop. He was like, "Hey, dude, like we gotta get this shit done." Cause it's sit, and it's true. Like, you can't stop 1,000,000 times during a tattoo, and just fucking hurts all the time.
Yep. Can't take too long to
Very
break.
off, yeah.
But like, my sister got her feet done, and she explained it as childbirth. So, ladies, if you're getting your feet done, that.
Yeah, or you have your feet done.
Goddamn,
Yeah,
right?
kudos to you.
I
Yeah.
would never add anything to my feet, to my toes, to my ankles, nothing like that. I will never touch my feet again.
You're good now.
Fucking never, dude.
That's the ironic part about the foot is it seems like we're always covering something up.
That's it.
You get a lot of bad tattoos on the foot. Maybe it's because of the pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The movement, it being in the shoes, it being on the ground. There's a lot of bullshit that comes with the hit jumps.
Then it's very challenging. Then get fit. Times some ways to. That's like it's different as I see always.
And we'll be, I'm 34.
As you can grow up getting tattoos, have you noticed different age groups
Oh, fuck.
take your tattoos?
Like,
or
Caitlin?
perceive them or look? Yeah.
My tattoos?
Yeah.
So, I'm called Post Malone like 8 times a day by like the young kids. Anywhere I go, if there's young kids, oh fuck, that's no.
That's good, isn't it?
But so the old people, they either love me or hate me. The old men typically hate my guts, but it's always like the old women that are like real intrigued on why in the fuck I would do that to my body, you know? And then like, it's always with like the younger generation, it's always, I want to do the neck or my throat and my hands. I'm like, dude, like,
Does it get you women?
We already heard how you chase
Alright,
the woman. Does it get you?
Why you laughing at that? Why you laughing at that, bro? What the fuck? It's so funny.
Start chuckling
Does
up.
it get you women?
like all 9 of them listening right now.
Right.
No, not really. Yeah, it does.
Right.
I feel like if I was just like some chunky, untattooed white dude, I don't think.
You as much action as you do now. You want to do that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Keep it real.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm trying to think about it.
You would hope that though. You spend all this time and this money and you put the effort into something.
But at the
You don't want to
okay.
look like shit,
You're like,
right?
it's hard right now.
Because some people
That's why
do it in a
it's
different
like
fashion.
No, that's true. And
Like
but then like there's
the
also
lizard guy.
that guy's fucking loud though.
Man, if you guys are paying attention right now, look up the lizard tattoo guy.
Or that dude that transformed himself into a black-eyed alien.
Yep.
That dude's fucking gnarly too.
Right.
But
Which
like-
is done badly though.
Okay, but I feel like I also attract a certain type of female. Like, dude, there are females that think I'm fucking completely disgusting because my face is tattooed. You know what I mean? But then, like, there's like a certain like group or whatever. I don't know, like the fucking alt girls. You know what I mean? But like, I think it's 50-50. I think some women are like completely grossed out with like face tattoos. But then I think the majority of women think it's like a bad boy like thing. Yeah, I'm not a bad boy. I'm a church boy.
Hey, you're a real nice guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty nice, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like being so heavily tattooed, people expect me to be like a certain way, and I'm not. I'm like the total fucking opposite. I'm jolly, you know. Like I'm very like satisfactory, you know. And but no, like people, like especially on the internet, think I'm like some bad bitch, dude. I'm not, you know. Like I'm a normal dude. I'm a father. That's my main priority is like being a dad. You know what I mean? But I think it's 50-50 on the women candidates.
They did.
Do you get look speaking of your wife from school?
Oh, dude, people think I'm a fucking the Unabomber, bro. Like walking through like Walmart with that kid. They're like,
Was that an adjustment? Like getting all these tattoos? Was it like? Because that's kind of night and day. Immediately you're being stared at and you're being looked at in a different light. Sometimes it happens with me when I wear short sleeves and stuff like
Right.
that. It's like people.
well,
approach it
okay,
differently.
no offense, but don't take this offensively. What I feel like? No, well, I feel like a lot. When you see like a tattooed black man, I feel like there's automatically like a stigma behind it. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's honestly never the fucking case. I feel like the majority of men that I came across in the tattoo world have been very salt. I mean, there's a few dickheads out there, but
we were talking about
the stigma.
Yeah, we were talking that.
And discrimination. And that's when you, yeah.
Well, like, dude, the thing is like, the only thing that would have ever weirded me out is if my fucking kids thought it was weird. But this
I asked you about school. We'll take you up.
Oh yeah. So people definitely trip on being raised. He's a beautiful redhead, and I'm like the freak dad, you know. But
He's a stud. Yeah.
we definitely get some odd looks.
So it is an adjustment.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Like, what are your responses to these people who say stuff? Like, how do you yes?
I know. It's just kind of my mind. I've learned to like just kind of keep my mouth shut, especially around Reagan, because Reagan repeats everything that I say. If I get any type of way with anybody, he automatically wants to add in on like the disrespect, you know. And so, I've kind of learned to just bite my tongue. I recently had this old lady like tap me on the shoulder. I told you guys and like asked me if I was like had a job, and I'm like, dude, like what the fuck? So I definitely get, I think a lot, mostly negative shit from like public. You gotta really
You don't think it's deserving though? People around it, bro. You not out here looking like somebody you should approach.
No, and I get it. Like
out of the 100, if there was 100 motherfuckers standing in the line, and I'm like, all right, which one do I want to give my son a lollipop?
Nah, it for sure would. It for sure would have
Like,
been
not that motherfucker right there. You know, I know you.
No, right.
I'm part of the culture, and I know that that stereotype couldn't be farther from the truth.
No, it's true. It's fucking 100% true.
For heavily tattooed individuals, it's a spiritual type of thing.
If people are walking past me and I'm alone, and like say I'm at fucking the mall and they have kids, they will completely walk around the whole entire mall to get away from me. You know what I mean? So it's like,
How do you feel about girlfriends' names?
You.
oh, that's a fucking, do not do that. That is a curse, dude. Never. Like I have my daughter's mom's initials tattooed on me, but she is not alive anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like that holds a different meaning, but I feel like these like dudes out here getting their fucking lady's name on their fucking eyebrow. Nothing's forever, you guys. And under that shit.
Yeah. How many girls you see? You only got one girl now.
Yeah, that's my kid. Well, I have my daughter's name, and then I have her mom's initials, but like besides that shit.
Do you have any girls like because you're heavily tattooed, you want to get your name tattooed?
Say, dude, that's the only way you're gonna prove that shit it's real.
You be fucking with the God clone. Bitch, like girls, excuse me. Fuck girls.
I'm the king. I'm the king of mingling.
I don't know what that means.
Call me the Batman, dog.
Yeah, okay.
Since we got to go around that, do you think that builds your self-confidence? Do you think if you were heavily tattooed, you would be as confident?
Oh, 100%. 100%, dude. Like if I was, so I feel like my personality is pretty wild, dude. And I feel like my personality and I'm calm, dude. Like straight up, like that's what. Some of them are Dave Lamb. I identify as a clown. You know what I mean? But no, for sure. Like,
Nice guy.
You totally.
I spent about an hour and a half arguing with 3 people yesterday about identifying transgender and all of this type of stuff. And I told them I was going to go on, and the first thing I was going to do is identify as a white man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Because I was talking to 2 black individuals. This is Lamar and one of his folks. And there was a doctor in them. So this is a good conversation.
Uh-huh.
But I was like, okay, so like, it's okay to be seeing yourself as one thing, but when you have a problem, white women have now, it's even, I identify as,
There's a few women that do that.
Right.
There's a famous lady that's
right.
like,
And we were talking about it, right? And I was all fired up. And I'm like, man, y'all think I should bring this to the show? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, we gotta bring it to the show.
It's the same.
There it is.
If a man can be a woman or a woman can be a woman, why can't a black dude be a white dude?
So, and, like, logically, in the world of like, right? Like this, and that's where this is weird area for me. And some of them said yes, some of them said no. Like, no, they can't identify as that.
And if you're listening to this conversation right now, chime in. Throw a comment on the page, throw a DM at the page. It's probably the quickest response you'll get. We want to know your opinion on this.
A good opinion too. Don't no hate messages on it. For
research.
Yeah, research purposes.
We're just posing the question. See how different people.
Yeah, how would that swing the world?
React to it.
And then we were talking about how these people, these furries.
Oh, I used to live with one dude and I burned his house down on accident.
Wait.
That's a true ass fucking story, bro.
I know.
I swear to God.
You want to explain that?
Bro, I'm gonna go to jail now, dude. Thank God. Alright, so
Just say
Explain what a furry is too.
So a furry is somebody that identifies as like a fucking an animal, but not they go as far. Okay, let me just tell you a story. So me and my first kid's mom needed somewhere to live, so we like go on Craigslist and we fucking meet this man and he had no legs. He had no fucking legs, dude. He was in a wheelchair.
Damn.
Oh, Jessica, God rest your soul. So we lived there for like and when I say this shit was head to toe in furry costumes, there was like 20,000 costumes. Like there was, dude, he had like fucking horse. And okay, I didn't know why he would be a horse because he didn't have legs, but that was like his go-to. He was a horse.
Yeah, no.
And so
He wanted to be shot.
and
Is that bad? If I make because all right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
So he goes out of town, dude, and me and Jessica are there. And let me add something. Every Wednesday we play fucking that battle war game, we like sink your shit.
Battleship.
So one of the agreements that it was $500 a month, and it was like I was fucking shit with them every Wednesday, and we did, dude. And we played that. So anyways, this motherfucker.
Was it Elise? Elise?
That was one weird because Jessica was like beautiful, so he wanted to like stay with her and shit, dude.
Whoa.
And so he has to go to like Vegas for a fucking furry convention, bro. And fucking I forget what happened, but Jessica like left her like her weed pipe burning or something. We smoking, but something happened, so we end up leaving, dude. We go and get pizza, and we're sitting at the top of the hill. This place called like Devil's Canyon. We can see this shit burning. Hey, that looks like our neighborhood. Sure enough, we pulled up, and she fucking burned. They said that one of the furry costumes caught on fire and it burned this man's house down. We never heard from her again, dude. We packed what we had and we fucking left and never heard from him again. Please don't shoot me now. So, but yeah, so I've lived with one of he was a legless furry. He was like 65 years old, a war vet, dude.
Yeah. That's what we decided to go with.
I fucking definitely know what a furry is.
Yeah. But we were talking about how, if your kid, you have two kids, your kid, at what point is no a thing?
I think he did that shit as an adult, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, at what point do we stop? Or do you stop your child? And it came from the standpoint of transgender, evolution. identifying as an object, or because people are like, it's deep now. What? Yeah.
So people are
both.
identifying as seasons now. Like, how the fuck are you goddamn winner, bro? Like, what the
Right.
Right.
That's right.
Is too far down that road then? Is it too far being comfortable with it?
I mean,
With changing what you are?
we don't have, so we're doing idling, right? You won't catch me being some, like, Andromeda's fucking robot lesbian, dude.
Yeah.
No offense, I'm just saying.
What do you mean? There's still time.
There's always
There's
time.
still time.
What do you, from your perspective now, where do you see the future of tattooing going? Do you think it's fast?
Oh
I'm
my
sure
God.
already in your tattoo.
It's AI. It's AI. Dude, I'm telling you.
That's the
like,
future.
No, I don't mean like robots tattooing people, but like I'm seeing this like fucking these like AI platforms that would draw tattoos out,
Yeah.
as in like people are numbing. So like
Like Starship Troopers.
I could see it really turning
How do you feel about the AI?
real soft. I love that shit. What do you mean? I love it. I can't say too much, but I do. I have one at work that like we became friends almost, you know. But I fucking love the thought of like an AI ran McDonald's. I don't know why, but I think it's fucking rad. I think it's gonna open up a lot. People think it's gonna take work, take work away. But you're gonna need people to build those robots. You're gonna need people to know robotics to do that shit.
Yep.
So I believe at the end of the day, like that's gonna open up more work for the future. You know?
Yeah, human is level up.
Yeah.
What makes you happy? So,
Oh, so I came from the trenches. I haven't had shit, and so that kid has pushed me to where I am happy. You know what I mean? It's to the point where we both have what we need, and even more. You see the shit laying around here. That makes me happy. I do a lot of, so I'm in a gentleman's club, and we celebrate Western and odd history. So there's a lot of like gold mining history. So that's cool. That's where I was this weekend doing clapping.
Where were you guys?
So we were in Rice, California, which was like, I think 25 miles from the Arizona border, and it was an abandoned airstrip. And what we did was we dropped new men in, and at the end of the weekend we also built this huge fucking plaque, which I'll show you guys when I'm playing, but like $10,000 plaque to this like abandoned area. But it's to try to attract, I think, like more tourists. That place was fucking rad. You can see every star on the fucking planet to tell.
It looked pretty cool.
Nah, it was cool, dude. It was just hot. It was like 104 at like 4 in the morning. And I'm sleeping in my brother's car. You know what I mean? So I'm just like fucking dying. But it's a good time. Like, we try to go up north because there's not so much. Me and the brothers trying to stay away from the desert because the farther up north you go, it's fucking 9 million degrees. It's cool. It's easier to camp. You know what I mean?
I got a question. Do your face tattoos would make people feel like you're a gangster?
Oh, all the time. I am frequently asked, especially like if I have to start a new job, that's always the fucking question from like the employees. Are you a gang member, and how long have you been in prison? Or were you in prison? And I'm like, and I swear to God, my thought is always, dude, one of my best friends owns a fucking tattoo shop. You know what I mean? If I didn't look like this and he's not doing his job. But all the time, dude, like I have to watch where I go a lot of the time. Like I can't stumble into the barrio, you know, because then it would probably end up to be some fucking weird dramatic shit, you know what I mean? But
Is tattooing still punk rock?
I'm fucking living, breathing some kind of baby.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
You know, that's fine. I know.
You got it? Unless you got it.
Yeah.
You want to watch?
You try. I was at 30, and then I had like 10 first night. Or I had 40.
I wanted to kind of go, like, ask them about bad advice for somebody who's thinking about getting stuff like it?
Advice,
Random.
tell it.
You having fun? Nick?
Oh yeah.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, what we doing about? Tell
Like
it.
this.
The only few. He's almost done, I promise.
He's doing so good.
Yeah, he's doing real good.
I see it.
But
No, hold it. Sideways.
did you put video we cut?
Yeah.
I think.
There's some.
I from his computer where his camera.
Oh, I haven't. I've been starting to splice
Some key calls.
cuts to our audio. I'll be doing it up your ass and
Excellent.
because he had we got like 10 minutes dead space when he started to read. So I trimmed that and then trimmed the end so it makes sense. Yeah, I'm splicing our audio through. That is big ass. I'm not just I just get a lot of practice.
Are you an electrician?
I was, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I see that. I see.
Yeah, that's my other
Okay.
my other fun life. Just like you have a bunch of lives.
I know some local too.
Yeah, oh yeah. Hey, that's all we're doing right now is how to do all this.
Dude, I fucking recently I was like going into my machine and like fixing it on my own at work.
Yeah.
Because like the maintenance man, I hope they fucking hear this on it. But the maintenance men are like worthless at my job.
That's your job right now.
And so, and plus like the maintenance men have like this nephew and he's like some Nazis, so we hate each other. And so they won't help me, you know? So the other day I had to like change the fucking, like the wires out because it wouldn't like power on. And so now they're like trying to get me into the maintenance. I'm like, fuck no, I hate those guys, you know? But yeah, they're militaries. That shit's tight. It's tight. It's easy. Like
Yeah.
especially like wires. I got to wire. There's like this art museum in East LA. It was about like 4 years ago. Me and this fucking guy Mike that I used to work with, we wired that whole. It was like 10 fucking stories. And we ran all the wires. It was brand new when we started looking. We ran all the low voltage and all the ductwork for the H-line. So
That's so fun too.
it's so fucking fun, dude. But the traveling was wild.
Okay, look to you.
LA, fucking
yeah.
Santa Monica, up north. Because he was a baby, he was like 5 months old. That's why I didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I had to leave this for like a week at a time. But yeah, we have old turks. It's a tight sticker.
You really like to be what?
Yes, I did have one question about. Do you have any advice for people looking to get face tattoos? Recommendations?
So people tell you to have a good job, and I'd say fucking do it. If you're gonna tattoo your face, at least have a fucking sleeve, or else I'm gonna fucking make fun of you with my 3-year-old son.
Yeah.
So early.
Yeah, fucking have your body tattooed. The weakest shit is for. I feel like when a man tattoos his face and does a bunch of spotty ass work on his body. No offense to the women, but I feel like that's a female thing when they're like doing cute shit on their face, and you know. But like when a man is tattooing his face, I feel like his whole fucking body should be tattooed, or at least the majority of it, because that's called being a fucking poser. What I kind of found.
Yeah, I mean, there's different generations with tattoos too. Like in the beginning, electric tattooing out here, the sort of traditional electric tattooing, it was cover your torso first, chest and torso first, because it was so taboo.
And shit.
Right, and it was so taboo, so they hid a lot of their stuff first, and then they did their hands and extremities last. That's why that rule is the way it is today.
And now it's the opposite. Fools want to tattoo their face and their hands before they do
And
anything.
as it's evolved, you started getting those fucking tattoos. Remember those people that would those hoodie tattoo where they just get their drug and then they just get their hands.
That's
and
my
they just wear a
brother-in-law.
hoodie.
That's what I'm talking
And we see you guys out there too. That shit is cheesy.
Yeah,
It is
no.
cheesy.
It's weak, and it makes
It looks funny.
because you know what? So if I'm wearing, which I'm usually always wearing, like long sleeves and pants, that's always the question. So are your hands and face only tattooed? I'm like, fuck no, like.
Yeah.
you would not catch me fucking dead like that, you know? And like that, even with like the older guys, even my dad, like if he sees that, he's like, because my dad has both his arms dead. And it's always a big thing too. He's always like, why the fuck would he tattoo his face and not, well, and my dad's fucking 70 and he hates face tats. He's like, one thing I wish you would do is just get rid of the throat tattoo. And I'm like, why? And he's like, that shit's outdated. You should not have your throat tattoo.
What does he want you to do? Black it out? Or
And
what?
I'm like, no, he wants to fucking have it removed. I'm like, dude, of all fucking things, my throat, not my cross on my forehead, not the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Removing anything at this point would look kind of weird too.
I would
Yeah,
not. I would just tattoo over it. It'd be gay. No offense, but
Yeah.
but no, and I'm still like trying to find shit to tattoo on my face. Like I'm trying to
We got to go in on the.
Mary. I want to do my nose. I want to do the side of my head.
We put a band-aid over your nose.
No, I want to do this whole birthday on my nose. Hey, Band-Aid head.
That's it there.
You got any questions, sir?
Nah, man, I just wanted to say thanks for
No, anything for you guys, dude.
always showing up for the apprentices. I get tattooed.
Oh, for
I
sure.
practice and I've watched on you for years. And one thing about my clientele, and I always keep them close to me, and I always try and find ways to involve them into my career. And this is one of those things, man. You know, no man left behind.
But even at the end of the day, even if you weren't tattooing, I would still be sitting here fucking talking shit to the internet. Even if, it doesn't matter if you're fucking tattooing or a fucking mailman, I would still fucking kick it with you. You know what I mean? Like,
We talk a lot of the time, you know, a lot of the time it's not always so positive and stuff like that. And so it's good to have a positive.
nah, this shit was tight.
Right? Yeah. So
Shout
now,
out to Gucci, fucking sponsor me if you're
there
listening.
you go. Gucci, where you at? You got first sponsor.
Post Malone, we should do a duet together.
There you go.
something for fucking torrid, dude. Nothing too serious.
At the end of shows, we do a roundup.
Cool.
And I asked you, well, there's a really cool one.
Oh fuck, I can't remember it now.
It was like, well,
Can you remember it?
it was JR talking one.
Dude, it was for sure. Reagan, come here, dude. Do you remember? Did you write it?
Yeah, I was about to write it down, but it was, I got you.
So before he reads it, I love Lord of the Rings.
Me too.
Goddamn. Just do the Hobbit on the side of my head, dude.
Like when they first came out and they had what it was Gollum or whatever. Oh yeah. Like the special effects. That's got one of the best war scenes too.
Oh, yeah.
And then Game of Thrones, man.
On that, I didn't ever get into that deep shit.
You're
British Dragon
tripping.
House.
You're tripping.
I don't like shit.
You don't no.
Bruh, listen. So I can't get into fucking like the only series I've ever watched is that Fallout one that just came out, and that shit is so tight.
Yeah, that's just because somebody said, "Oh, it's supposed to be a little bit."
Well, duh.
It's really dark.
Dude, there's like a cowboy that's like a fucking.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You gotta take my show off. You gotta take that Game of Thrones.
I think I watched it with the little blonde girl and the fucking midget that dies.
What you think about this Kendrick?
I haven't heard that shit. I don't.
You know, following the
The only thing I know about Drake recently is his wiener is down to his knees, and that's all I know. I don't know shit about that.
I'm so tired of men telling me that.
So is mine. So is Cole.
Oh, yeah, right. Tell me something we don't know.
I'm hung like a horse
Who's this?
fly, no.
Right. Who's this? Nah, man, it's only dudes that keep telling me that.
No, I
They come
don't.
in there like, dude, did you see Drake?
You should tattoo it on me.
Drake's dick. Yeah, I saw it.
No, I didn't see it. I just keep hearing about it. And I'm like, haven't I seen like something about Kendrick and he's not like very good anymore and like rapping?
Whoa.
No, I don't know. I'm just going off the memes though.
Just so you know, one of the best rap battles of all time is going down right now, and he probably just released some of the best diss tracks ever. Listen. He wrote a song to the kids to Drake's son. They told him to listen to this when he's 18 because your daddy ain't shit.
Kodak Black.
He told his mom.
His little brother came out with a diss track to Kodak.
Nobody cares about
Come on.
Nobody cares about it. I like that one song, but that's not something.
No, I don't
conversation. When like, go, you want $1? Kodak, you want $1? Yeah. If you put him in a different environment, he's about. Feel me?
That's
like,
true.
For real, bro.
Goofy ass hair, dude.
It's fun. Okay, that's down to few. That's what was it again? Wasn't right now? Right
Reagan,
now.
come here, buddy. Come here. Let me see the phone really fast.
Or writers Nolan.
Yeah, it's like Ryder Ruin.
Yeah.
Wait, come here. Because I just posted it.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to butcher this for you.
Alright, here we go. I hope this shit's edited out of me and the kids so these come. So, the quote is, right for ruin in the world's ending. And I feel like that kind of means something to me because, dude, I was writing to ruins. And, that little red-headed child over there completely turned my world upside. Seriously, when I say this, I was not shit until I was a dad. And like people will never know. That could be the quote. You ain't shit until you're a dad.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It did, for real. It's like Brandon knows. Like we were talking the other day, and he's like, "Bro, your legacy, your Riverside legacy, dude." I would show up to parties. Brandon, back this up. I used to show up to parties in a big coat and a fucking shotgun.
Yeah, that's how I met him. Yeah, I was like, man, dude.
Smoking Sherm. I was smoking Sherm that night.
It's ready to rock.
From Norwood down here. And there was everybody's go party at that house. And it was the first time I went to the party. I'm apprenticing at
I think it was
Empire.
Before then, dude.
No, that's how I ended up there,
Okay,
right?
okay.
I'm apprenticing at Empire, and I'm over at Kyle Turner.
Yeah.
Kyle Turner's house. And I'm looking, we're all outside drinking, we're on a bonfire and stuff like that, and this dude is staring at me. He's staring at me.
Stay right here.
Yeah, he's staring at me, and I'm like, I'm looking, you know what I mean? I'm looking back. I don't have no weapon or anything on me. And what the fuck is this dude over here staring at me? I said, like, let's make these trades. He got a gun on. Oh, shit. And he's like, he comes over to the party. He's like, you're selling. You know, kind of just to fill it out. Because it was like that party's kind of in the hood.
It was for sure in the hood.
Yeah, it's in the hood.
Dude, they made me leave. They made me leave over the gun, and then like 45 minutes later, these like essays pulled up and robbed everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And they fucking hit me up. They're like, you shouldn't have left. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm a cowboy, baby.
Yeah.
Right. No, that's how I met him. I was shermed out at a party at like 18 years old with a fucking shotgun and a trench coat, dude. Ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking like. No, I wasn't even ready to fight for my life. I was just ready to take other
And I'm
lives.
so glad I'm doing better now.
Me too, dude. That's
Oh
my
I just hear
god.
him describe what the fuck I was at right now. You know.
Another time I met him and he was dressed like Flavor Flav.
Oh, for Halloween.
And then somebody
that
got
was
jumped. Yeah, remember that dude?
Yeah, he did. They beat him up. They beat him up.
Oh, wow, Canada. That's life. Riverside life.
Yeah, I like it. We appreciate you coming on and sharing some of the stories.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Thank you again, Nick.
Love you guys.
We appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you for bringing your boy down here.
For sure, my bad.
We appreciate you, you dedicated.
And opening up to us
Do you want to?
about some of the things that are considered a stigma.
Yeah.
You're a good person to talk.
Good job.
Thanks for being on the podcast. That's the podcast now.
Later. All day. I was like, hey, we're going to do like some broadcasting. And it's like, I like microphones.
Thanks for being on.
Always.
Which gives you more music best.
Oh, son.
That's cool.
Can we get it? Shush. Well, you heard me say bye. Hold on, dude.
I wrote us a little bit of a pitter block for closing ceremonies.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, my friend, you won the game show token award. Here you go. No, this is a thank you from me and Zach.
You guys don't have to give me this.
I know. It goes to.
Oh,
And it was all cool?
thank you. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I wasn't doing it for that.
Yeah.
Let's spend that on
No, we want to, you know what I mean? We didn't want to narrow it down with some people. Some people, their minds just, there's so much going on, you know? So,
Stop.
This shit means a lot to us, man. We're trying to really
Oh no, I'm following you guys. I'm really like I haven't really said anything.
how's it look?
Cool. That's cool, dude. I was